Hey friends, welcome back to, I think it's episode 35 of my FIFA 17 career mode with Derby County. Sorry I've not posted anything or done anything with this video. I think it's been about 3 weeks now. I was trying to find like a suitable time to live stream it and everything, but with work and other stuff that's been going on, I really haven't had chance. So I'm currently recording this like at stupid o'clock in the morning. It's the only time I've pretty much got free to sit down and record something at the minute, so I do apologise. I really did want to live stream it, but it's just like trying to find the time when I'm free during the day to do it, because I work stupid hours and everything, so I can't do it during the week. And at weekends I pretty much sleep throughout the day. I mean, I did even like prepare everything to, where is it, open FIFA transfers. I've done a list and everything of like all of my squad that have ratings. I've gone through everything, so I know who to sort of sell. I've gone through my shortlist and got the ratings for all those that are on the free transfer. So I'll go through them all quickly. I think it's best to do it via squad report, wouldn't it? So Dragowski's got a potential of 86, so he can still grow by 3 more. Gilbert, he's still got plenty of time to go. He goes up to 82. And Connolly, he's not there. The Shells only goes up to 80, so he's got 1 more at the minute. But he's 26, so if I can get into 18, then I can keep him for a bit until I find someone better. Will Hughes only goes up to 84, really, so it might be worth cashing in on him at some point, I think. I don't know, I'm still thinking about that. George Thorne has reached his potential at 79, but I do like George Thorne. I think he's quite a good player, so I want to keep him. Ericsson has the potential of 90, so he's only got like 2 more to go. But I like him, and obviously he's only 27. He's a good player. So, but fucking 46 million, I could cash on him at some point. Reece Alexander is another one that's from the thingamabob. Mason Bennett only goes up to 78, so Mason Bennett's pretty much reached his potential. But I like playing with him. I don't really want to sell him. He's young, and I think if I keep using him, I might be able to go over that and at least get into an 80 mark, which I'm going to try and do, and then I could probably cash in on him. Vidra, this is brilliant. Vidra has an overall potential of 74. And I've got him at 27 all the way up to 78. So he surpassed what he was overall rated at. So I think that's brilliant. So that's what I'm thinking. I might be able to get Bennett over 79 or 78, just like I've done with Vidra. So I want to keep Vidra for at least another season at least, and then probably cash in on him before he starts dropping. Vidra, and then Iwobi, obviously he's a loanee, but he has an overall potential of 86. So I wouldn't mind, to be honest. I do like him. I think he's quite a good player, so I wouldn't mind if I can get him after my loan's done. I might look into doing that. Oh no, that's David. That's the G-man. Obviously, he's still going. Craig Bryson has a overall potential of 71, but obviously he's starting to decrease now. He's 33. I don't want to sell Craig. I want to see if he gets a regen player, because I'm sure he's an engine. He has the engine trait, but either way, he's a really good central midfielder. So I would love to keep whatever he has if he does get a regen or anything. Lee Guang Hyuk, I think I pronounced that. I know he's injury prone and everything, which isn't the best, but he has a overall potential of 81, and he's 73 at the minute. So I've still got plenty of time to grow him. So I want to keep him. Oggy only goes up to 77, and he's 74 at the minute, so I might look at trading him. If I can get Iwobi, I might drop Oggy down a bit. Still thinking about that. Bamford only goes up to 79, and he's 76 at the minute, obviously, so there's 3 more with him. So I want to keep him as I can, because I do like him, but I want to look for a striker now that's probably going to be around the 80 mark. But I'll see where he goes for another season or so. Right, Tom Ince. I know I said I'm not going to sell him or anything. don't understand why they're all unhappy. I'm playing them. He has an overall potential of 77, and he's 75 at the minute. And with him being 27 years old, I'm going to keep him in the second squad still for now. But sorry, I'm just going to have a quick drink of coffee. My mouth's going dry. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so he has a potential of going to 77, but he's 27 now anyway. So I can probably keep him for another couple of years, and then see where we go from there. In real life, I think Derby are probably looking at selling him, or Gary Rowett might be. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with him in real life. Johnny Russell, this is another one. He has a potential, an overall potential of 70, and I've got him at 73. So I want to keep Johnny Russell for as long as possible, because he's another. I'm sure he has another engine trait as well. So I'd love to see what his regen is. I like Johnny Russell. Pardon me. Dominique's just another youth player, and another. Right, Elsnick only goes up to 72, and he's 65 at the minute. So I'm probably going to look at selling him, I think, because I can't see him fitting in the squad at all, and he's just taking, no offence to him, he's just taking up wages, and I'm sure there's other places that he could play where he get more first team football. So I think I'm going to probably cash in on him in January if I'm able to. Jordan Hughes, Michael Knott, Nicholas Mason, Chavez, Abra. Jesus Christ, I've got loads of youth players, so hopefully going to be up and coming. Hannibal, what's Hannibal now? 77. Monzon. Right, Rawson, where are you on my list? Has an overall potential of 74, and I've got him to 75. So I reckon I can probably get him up to about 76, 77 possibly before I start looking at selling him, because he's still young and whatnot. Bargatel has an overall of 83, and he's 75, so I'm not going to sell him. He's still young, so I want to keep him. Ambrose, I don't want to sell Ambrose because he has a potential of 80, and he's 78, so there's one of my 80 strikers if I can get him there. So I think he's in the first team. I need to go over my squad. I've forgotten who's in what squad, because it's been a while since I've played it. So I need to refresh my mind. I should have done that before I start recording, but hey ho. Jamie Hansen has a potential of 78. Not too bad, I guess. He's 72 now, so I can keep him for another season at least before I need to start looking at what to do with him, especially if I get into the Premier League. Alfie Santos has a potential of 63, so I'm probably going to sell this guy. Even though it says he has that something special, he's not going to grow really far. Max Lowe, he's one that I want to keep hold of because he has an overall potential of 79. So I reckon at a push I could probably get him to 80 if I start using him more. Or try and loan him out and whatever to get him a load of play time. So that might be useful. And then Kelly Roos has an overall potential of 67. So I'm probably going to try and cash in on Kelly Roos as well. No point, because I'm not going to use him. He's not going to fit in the squad, especially when I've got two up-and-coming keepers. So that's that. And then my shortlist. I've not really emptied anything off the shortlist, but I'm going to go backwards. So first one is Harry Kane. He's not going to grow anymore. He's a 90 rated striker. Unless he's still young, so I might be able to get one up on him. But I'm going to put he's 200,000 wages, so I'm going to put a bid on him anyway just to see. And then Daniel Sturridge, he's 30. He's reached his overall potential, so obviously he's going to start dropping soon. But I'm going to remember where he is because I'm going to keep him on the shortlist, because if he starts retiring, his regen is going to be quite useful. And then the next one that I've got on my list is, where are you? Isco. He has an overall of 89, so he's nearly reached his overall as well. And he's 290. He's 27. So I'm going to put an offer in for him, because he could be my replacement for Will Hughes. Because, like I say, Will Hughes is only probably going to go up by 1 more, 2 more at the most, probably. And he's always unhappy. He wants to go. So I could cash in on Will Hughes, and if I get Isco, I'm going to sell at Will Hughes, I think. Unless I get Jamie Rodriguez, because he has a potential of 92. And he's 410. Obviously, I'm dreaming about these guys. So I know they probably won't play in the Championship at the moment. But then again, Christian Eriksen did when I got him on a free contract. So you never know. I might be able to pull some off. Next one is Jonathan Williams. He has a overall of 77. And he's shot up to 80. So that's interesting. He's only 69,000. He's 26. He's quite young. So he could be a good player to look up just as like a backup or something. Maybe move him into the second squad. And then the next one is Alan Haliovic. I think that's how you say it. 87 at the minute, has potential of 88. He's only 23, and he's only 70,000. So he could be my replacement for Will Hughes. That is dirt cheap actually. 70,000 for like a 87, 88 rated player who's really young. His overall stats do look quite cool. What's his vision? 87, attack 84. Short pass 93, long pass 83. That's really cool. So I'm going to look at getting this guy. And then I was looking at Raheem Sterling. Yeah. Maybe. He's young, 25. So what's up, games? 230,000. Meh. Not too bad, I guess. He's reached his overall potential, but he might be able to grow up by one. The next one is Dennis Suarez, 86, 25, 210,000, contract expiring. His stats look really nice in the green. I think they're actually better. Well, Raheem's got that pace, hasn't he? Bloody hell, I've just seen that. 99 sprint speed, 91 balance, 82 stamina. That would be good, just to have him pelting up and down the left side. Like, pairing him up with that Alan Haliovic, that could be a good combo, maybe. Right, so Dennis Suarez, and then I think the next one is this guy, Julian Brandt. 23, 85, has a potential of 88, so it's still time for him to grow. And he's, again, dirt cheap, 65,000. So that could be a left midfielder and a central attacking midfielder that I get pretty much for the price of one of these. So I'm going to look at getting them too. Who was that? Julian Brandt. So who's my next one? My next one is Ander Herrera. He's 30, so I've just realised that. But then again, if he has he might be worth like investing in case he has a regen. Just something to think about. If I get a spare bit of money towards the end of January, I might do that just to check out his regen. The next, I didn't say what he went up to, is overall is 85, so he's 83 at the minute. He might grow by one, or he might start dropping. I don't know. He's probably going to be a gamble, isn't he, really? But we'll see. The next one is Emre Can. Again, this is a guy that's gone over his potential. He has a potential of 85, and he's 86. He's 26, and he's quite cheap as well. And I know he can play CDM, so he could be a replacement for either George Thorne or Jamie Hansen. Just sort of something to look at. I'm going to bet. Pardon me. And then the next guy that I was looking at is a natural CDM, is this guy. He had, although, no, probably not actually. He has a potential of 71, and his overall at the minute is 73, so it's not too bad. He's dirt cheap as well. But no, there's no point cashing on him when I've got Jamie Hansen at the same rating, so I'll probably remove him, actually. It's a shame, because he does look quite cool, but sorry, fella. I've just seen that. Okay, the next one is Danilo Pliero. He's 28. He has an overall of 87, and his potential should be 86. So he's another one that's preceded his mark. And he's not that bad, actually. He's quite cheap. And what's his mental? 90 strength, 64 attack position, composure, vision, 73, Deceptions 90. Standing tackle 90. I don't really slide no more, but his slide tackle's 88. So he might be worth investing in as a CDM if I can't get Emre Can. And then the next lot I've been looking at is defenders, starting off with this guy, Eric Bailey. He has a potential of 90 and he's 87, so there's still room for him to grow. And I think, yeah, he's quite cheap as well. Standing tackle's 88, so he might be a good investment. And then the next one is Rafael Varane. He's got an overall of 89, and he should get up to 91 technically. 220. His stats look alright. And then the next one is this guy, Kadilu Koulibaly. I do apologise if I butcher that up. He has what? Where am I looking? His overall is 85. He has a potential of 86, so he can grow by 1. But he's cheap as well, and his stats are quite nice. He's got really strong strength. And then the last one on the list is, where are you? This guy, Aymeric Laporte. I think that's how you say it. He's reached his potential, so he probably won't grow anymore. He's 88, but he's dirt cheap as well, 51,000. So I think that's another guy that I'm going to probably look into at getting, so I can move my defence down a bit. So that's the list of everything that I'm going to go through in January. Yeah, so I was hoping, like I say, when I was going to live stream it, I did want to go through everything with you guys, but obviously that's not going to happen now. Right, we feel you need to deal with the fact that Jordan Hughes is unsettled. It looks clear that you're not going to use the player, therefore... Right. Okay, so he wants to be loaned to another... I'm sure I use him, though. Okay. Well, I'll have a look at that in a second. Right, monthly scouting update. What we got? 74 to 80. 72 to 80. 70 to 78. No games. I think I'm going to get rid of this guy because I don't think he's going to fit in. 69 to 77. Same with this guy. Reject. 69 to 83. 69 to 85. 71 to 89. 76 to 94. 72, 58, 74, you're not going to get any chance. 61 to 85, 62 to 86, 54 to 74, 62 to 86, wow, 83 to 94, wow. I think I'm going to definitely sign him. Wow. Okay, so that's them guys. So we'll let those be scouted further, so I can delete that. Youth squad monthly reports. So I've still got a new keeper coming up. I've got this CDM when he reaches 16, and another CM who could potentially be a CDM when he reaches 16, and he's 54 at the minute. So that's not too bad, I guess. I've got two players that are in the 50s, and one coming close with potentials that are actually quite high. So that's quite cool. And then I've got this keeper, 56, 83 to 89. So that's quite cool. Okay, so delete that. Oh God, what's his train injury? Connolly suffered a pulled quad. Balls. Balls. Okay. Right. The transfer window is open. Like playing opportunities on my career, I want to be sold in this transfer window. I'm not going to sell you Jordan Hughes. I'm sure I'm playing him. I sure am. Yeah, he's playing in the second squad. So I don't know what he's moaning for. Right, so let's have a look at my sell players. Who have I got on my list? I'm going to add to the transfer list. I might as well sell you. That's that right back into it that can grow really well. Who else? Panina. Actually, I'm going to sort. So if I go... Is that the lowest first? Yeah, so I'm going to loan you out, I think. No, I can't. No, I can. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to add to the 1 year loan list. Anyone that's got a rating lower than 60... I'm going to loan out, I think. Add to loan list for 1 year. Oh no, I want to sell Santos, don't I? Sell you. Max Low. I'm going to keep you in the squad. I think I'm going to keep most of these. Kelly Roos, I want to sell you. I know you are transfer listed, okay. I should have seen that. Ludwig, Morris, Majors, Bryson. Gimli, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Ah, you little crapper. He just dug his claw right into my leg. Don't know if you can hear him. He's moaning about something. I think he's missing his girlfriend. Harris, Dominic, Gim, what are you doing? Gim! For God's sake, he's trying to climb on my shoulder now. Go on. Go down. Or just sit still, please. Okay, he's gone. Right, I don't know whether to sell Hansen or not. I'll leave him for the minute. I've always got for most of the window to decide. He's an exciting prospect, though. So I might keep him. Oggy. I think I'm going to add Oggy to the transfer list. I don't think I'm going to use him much. He's not growing as well as I thought he would and everything, so I think I'm going to add him. Ambrose, Bennett, Vidra, Lascelles, Thorne, Alexander, Iwobi, Abro, Lee, Hughes, Ericsson. Right, where's Hughes? I've lost him. Hughes, there you are. I'm gonna lack of matches. I'm gonna add him for a short loan, just to keep him happy. Okay, right. And I think what I'm gonna do, guys, off camera quickly, I'm just gonna go through the shortlist again, and I'm just gonna make offers on some of the players on there, so that doesn't take up too much time. So I'll see you all in a second. Right, friends. I've been looking at everything, and I've reached a bit of a predicament. I didn't realise my budget, so I've had to chuck literally everything into my wages. I'm sure when I looked, my transfer budget was around 2 million. I think it was like something like that. I'm sure it was something like that, and I've just transferred literally everything to my wages because I'm not going to buy no players. I've decided. So I've got 100, and I could have 107 or 106. We'll go for 106. So I've still got a little bit in my transfer budget, so I'm not completely broke. So I think I'm going to need to cash in on someone. Because I've just gone through those 3 players that are worth literally the cheapest. So Alan Haliovic, Julian Brand, and Aymeric Laporte. And the total, it comes to £186,000. So I'm £80,000 short. So I'm probably going to cash in on someone. So I think if I get any offers for Will Hughes, I'm potentially going to listen to them to see what I get. I don't want to. Not really. Fernando Braga. Purchase. Braga is playing great football in the squad. Keep playing the squad. There's a chance for 16 and 12. I'd have to go Madrid. They've got a lot of money. Do I want to sell Braga? Because he's a youth player. 63. I'm going to stall it for 1 second, see if I can replace him. If I've got a replacement. Yes. What's this? Rawson. No, Rawson. This is the last thing I want. I'm trying to save my wages. Why you do this? Right, Braga. He's not even in my squad, is he? Oh, he's on my bench. What's so good about him? He can play a CM or a cam. He's 6'1". Skill moves 3 stars. If I sell him, I've got Not as his replacement. I'm swapping you two over because I think it's Elsnick I'm selling, isn't it? I've got Rubio. Wow, 3-star, 3-star, 18. Let's just compare them. So if I do that, yeah, sod it. I'm going to accept that transfer, I think, for Braga. It's a little money my way. And then I've got to look at frickin' Rawson, haven't I? Here's, where am I going? Transfer negotiations. Braga, 63 to transfer folder. I'm going to counter that. I want to see if I can push it to 1 million. It might help. Let's see what I can get there. Hopefully they'll say yes. But yeah, so if I get any serious offers for Will Hughes, I'm going to potentially... I might end the episode, depending on what I get with Will Hughes. If I get a potential offer that looks really good, I'm going to play in the white kit. And I'm going to play Blackburn in their black kit. Jesus, look at the size of him. He's a beast. I'm going to play this squad, because I can't play that squad yet if Lee's in... Oh, no, Lee's not in the squad, is he? No. Monzon, Ambrose, Bennett, Vidra, Iwobi, Eriksson, Alexander, Ludwig, Gouvier. I'm going to play this squad and see how this goes. So I'll see you guys at the end of this match. So friends, that went wrong from the get-go pretty much. Literally, I don't have a clue what's going on. My players were literally just tackling each other. This was an unlucky goal, to be fair. Annibal's reactions were a bit slow, and the defenders could have probably blocked that a lot better. So fair enough, that goal probably was just coming. And then I had this chance, which was unlucky, and I think that was Patrick Bamford who took that. I did have a few more chances, but majority of it, my players were just getting in the way of each other. This goal was fluky as hell. I don't understand why he was left open. I mean, I don't know what... Who is that? Can't tell who that is. Someone on the left. But I don't know why he's flinching and just stood there and kicks his leg out after he took the shot. So that was a terrible, terrible game. Yeah, I had like more shots than them, 2 on target and everything. But like my players were just running in the way of each other and tackling and same old, same old. It's just screaming.
English Football League Championship.
So it's not how I wanted to start as the episode off. Not at all. But we've got some training. Low previous, right? So Ludwig, Monza and Braga. I might as well take Braga out, haven't I, since I'm selling him. So if I swap you for... I'm going to throw Not in. I'm going to see if I can get Not up to 80. Vision, short pass. I think I'm going to focus on... Sorry, yeah, let's just do vision and short pass. Since he's going to be a cam, I might as well just work on that, haven't I? It does make sense.
And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the
Crap, I thought I was out of coffee and there's a little dreg left, so I've just taken a... You know, you take your head back and a load of coffee has just shot out all over my t-shirt. Crap. Okay, so hopefully this is going to be an email. Oh, no, okay, so Owen Morris has returned from Exeter City. Okay, that's fine. Where are we? We're 12th. QPR attempt 3 points ahead, so I could, if I can win this, then I should be able to move up, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to go and jump into this game, but I think I'm going to use my first team squad rather than the youth team because they didn't really do anything for me, so I'm going to play them. No, that's... The blue stands out, so we'll do that. Yeah, they're all knackered, look, so if I do that... Who have I got as my defenders? Lascelles... Annibal's playing. Is Annibal in both? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Annibal's running around in both of the squads. So I've obviously moved him up to here, haven't I? I've got Tom Ince on my sub bench. Jesus Christ, I need to sort all this out. Jesus Christ, I need to really look at this squad. So I've got away with playing Eriksson, Alexander, Hughes and Thorne, Vidra and Bennett. Okay. Right, sorry, we'll leave that as that is and I'll play this game. I think I'm going to struggle seeing that blue, to be honest. But I'll see you guys at the end of this one, I'll worry about that. So friends, that's that game over. and I won 2-0. I was struggling for the... Oh, geez, I've just realised Andres Weiman's playing for QPR. That was an unlucky goal. Shot even that he missed. A nice little volley and whatnot. Yeah, I won this one 2-0. It was not hard, but he's dabbing. Why are you dabbing? The shows. But QPR are just one of them teams that I don't really like. And it's funny that I'm playing them today, because on my Facebook feed, memories are popping up. You know how you get that on this day so many years... Oh, first of all, I'll talk about that in a second. This goal, I didn't expect this to go in. Just look at this chip. Then Alexander headed, and I thought it went over. Like, it was going to go wide, just how, like, the keeper and everyone was just stood there watching it pretty much. And it took me a second to realise that it had actually just dipped in. I was like, what? Wow. Oh, it's gone in. Yes. So that one caught me by surprise. I wasn't really playing anything. That's just, you know, where you just go out of focus and you just, like, on autopilot doing stuff. That's what I was like. And it went in. But yeah, on my Facebook thing that on this day pops up from a couple of days ago, when Derby and QPR were in the playoff final. That's, I think it was about 3 years ago now, wasn't it? 2014-ish. That's popping up on memory. So I've just been like looking at the videos that I took and the pictures and everything, and it brings back memories. And of course, obviously, we all know what happened. Bloody Bobby Zamora freaking scored in right at the last minute, didn't he? Heartbreak of heartbreaks, man. But it was brilliant. This goal, man. This goal was... Oh, crap, what have I done? This goal was awesome. Lovely little free ball chip again. Controlled, and then just volleyed that straight in the back of the net. Left foot. It was beautiful. So that's kept me well happy. That's 2-0. That's 3 points. Hopefully that's put us about 10th, 9th, 10th in the table, I think. How did Forest do? Oh, speaking of Forest, they've had that takeover complete the other week, haven't they? Okay, so I'm not going to see what the table is, because it's the FA Cup and we are playing Chelsea. Yay, Chelsea. Right, for Javi Chavez. Left wing, 17. I'm going to accept that because it takes him off the budget. Still not heard back about Braga yet. So I think they might be considering it, unless it's going to be one of those where it's just come through and they're saying no. But I'll advance until the Chelsea game, and then I'll have a look, see if anything has been said. Right, here we go. We have reviewed your asking price for Fernando Braga, but that is unfortunately more than we're willing to spend at this moment. We have submitted a new offer we hope to accept. 725. I'm going to see if I can push that to 800. I know I'm pushing it a little bit. Chances are they might say no, but it's a nice round number. It's, what, 275 more than what he's worth. So I'm going to see if they will go for that. So if I delete that, hopefully that will come back as a yes, and then it's a little bit extra money then, isn't it? Right. We have an email. Transfer offers for the following players: Fran Rawson and Castianda. Alright, do I want to cash in? His value is 3.5. Do I want to cash in on him? I could ask for around 5.4. Ghost, will you be quiet? He's unhappy because he wants more money. I'm going to store that one for a minute. And what's this one? Thomas Castellana. Hey, it's that right back. Yes. Loan. Submit. Delete that and delete that. Right, friends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here. I just want to have a look at something now. Right, Rawson, 75. Do I have a backup defender? The Shells, Gilbert. Right, no I don't. Right, friends, what I want you to do, I want you to let me know, first of all, whether I should accept that offer for Rawson and cash in on him. And also, should I cash in on Will Hughes? Should I add him for the transfer? I mean, what could I sell him for? Because I am thinking about listening to offers for him. So where are you, Will Hughes? Where is he? No, he's not that one. He's the other one, isn't he? Is he this one? Yeah, it's this one. So he's worth 21.5 million. He's unhappy the team is performing badly, so obviously he's going to start asking again if he can go. His wages are 80,000. So I want you to let me know, should I sell him and Rawson? Should I cash in on him and buy those 3 players who are... So I've got that cam that I can get, Alan Halovic. He's currently at 87. He's 23 and he's a potential of 88. So already he's better than Will Hughes, and his wages are actually 10k cheaper. So there's him, and then there's that left midfielder Julian Brandt. Again, he's 23, he's 85, has a potential of 88, and he's 65k a week. And then there's that defender Amir Laporte, 51k wages, age 25, and he's an 88 defender. So even though I won't get those 3 till next season, I am really considering doing that. So I want you guys to let me know what you think I should do. Do you agree that I should cash in on Will Hughes now? And because I think I can probably hold off in the playoffs possibly without him. I mean, I'll have to look off camera and move the squad about a bit and such. But let me know what you think. Should I cash in on them? That is the question. So I'll upload this straight away as soon as I can. And then I'll leave it for a few days while you all let me know what you think I should do. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care. Bye.